What's up, everybody? Brennan here from Past the Controller, and today we're going to make a drink inspired by another Crab's Treasure, the latest indie Souls-like from Aggro Crab. So let's get right into it. We're going to start by taking an ounce of fresh lime juice, which I already squeezed downstairs. It's in my smaller shaker tin here. Then we're going to take an ounce of hot honey syrup, which I used hot honey. If you don't want any of that spice, you can just use regular honey, but you definitely want to make honey syrup out of it, just because if you just do honey itself, it's not going to blend well into the drink. You want to have that extra liquefied element so it just marries easier into the drink. So we're going to add that into our shaker tin. Then we're going to take 6 blueberries, pop those right in there. And with that, we'll take our muddler and we'll break those up, get all that juice out of there. I'm very excited for this drink, I'm not going to lie. When I was getting fresh fruit for today, I was very excited in the store knowing I was coming home to do this. So now that we've done that, we can add our lime juice and ice, which is in this side, into that tin. The next thing we're going to do is take an half ounce of triple sec. We're going to add that right into our tin with the rest of that good stuff. I need to buy a new bottle of triple sec apparently. Get that out of the way. Then we're going to take an ounce and a half of tequila. I would recommend, I personally just drink a lot of reposado tequila. You can use whatever tequila you typically like to drink here, but I'm using a reposado today. So we're going to add that right into there as well. Close this bottle up. This is a tall bottle and we're on a very tall table, so I'm going to put that on the floor before I have a big mistake happen and everything up here gets soaked. So the next thing we're going to do is take 3 ounces. That just spilled everywhere. I did not put the cap on all the way. Wonderful. This is what happens. We're going to do 3 ounces of pressed coconut juice or coconut water. And I have found using the pressed coconut juice is a little bit more thickness, which I think is great for cocktails. So I'm going to get that in there. Awesome. Splashing me in the face. Love to see it. Let me just wipe my hands down a little bit because I have stuff all over me at this point. The next thing we're going to do is take our aromatic bitters. We're going to do 3 dashes in here. 1, 2, 3. Get that going. And then everyone's favorite part. Close up your shaker and get a good, nice hard shake on this. Move some of these ingredients down here. We're going to take our glass that's already filled with fresh ice. Try to pick it. You can't see it that great on the camera, but I picked a glass that kind of looks like beach glass just to kind of keep going with that vibe. We're going to strain this into our fresh ice. You want to strain it because you don't really want the pulp from the blueberries on there. And with this pressed coconut water, you get that nice thick foam on top, which is wonderful. I love a good foamy cocktail. Put that over here. We're not done yet. I may have went a little overboard with this drink. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some dark rum, using a local rum here that I really enjoy. And we're going to pour an ounce of this into our little solo cup here. And the reason for this is because in another Crab's Treasure, you get a lot of different awesome shells to play around with that are your armor basically on your quest to get Kril's shell back. So one of those is a solo cup, and the ability that you get using the solo cup shell is the Drunken Claw, which is why we named it this. So, really cool stuff. Still not done. We're going to take our solo cup and we're going to just dump that rum right on top. And then the last thing is we're going to take our little cocktail fork here, which I'm using a metal cocktail fork. You can get, ones that are like bamboo or whatever other wood that like toothpick is made out of. You can get those as well for garnishes. And we're going to take our little krill sword and we're going to stick it through this gummy shark and say, death to taxes, and dip that right in. And you can use that to mix around the rum if you don't want it to be floating on top. But that right there is the Drunken Claw. I hope you get to enjoy this week. I hope you get to enjoy Another Crab's Treasure this weekend. It's available, I think, on everything: PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC. It's on Game Pass. So if you're interested in checking this game out, which I highly recommend you do, you can enjoy this delicious Drunken Claw with your time with that game. I'm Brendan from Pass the Controller. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you make the drink. If you do make the drink, make sure to tag us in it, post it on social media so we can see it. And of course, as always, play more indies. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be drunk later, but this is a fantastic drink. I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next time.